We'll get an adventure out of this yet, Barnaby. All day long we wander around New York, and nothing happens. Then, we come to the quietest street in the city, and suddenly... Vandergelder! Is he still out there? Go check.
He's sitting right there on that bench. Cornelius, are you sure this is an adventure?
You don't have to ask him, Barnaby. When you're in one, you'll know it all right. How much money do we have left anyway?
Not much, Cornelius. 40 cents for the train back, 30 cents for dinner, and 20 cents to see the whale. 90 cents, why?
When those women come out, we'll have to pretend to be customers. Customers, that's it! Maybe the best thing to do is make them think we're rich. Then we won't have to pay for anything. We're two men about town looking for hats for ladies. Good afternoon, Mrs.
Malloy.
Cornelius Hagel here.
Barnaby Tucker here.
My pleasure, gentlemen. Now, what can I do for you,
We're two ladies about town.
We're hats, you see.
We were looking for ladies to Malloy with. We want a hat. For a lady, of course. And everyone said to go to Mrs. Malloy because she's so pretty. I mean, her hats are so pretty.
And so reasonable, Cornelius. As reasonable as under $1 would still leave us enough to see the whale.
You have to pay him no mind, man. He's come all the way from Yonkers to see the stuffed whale, and he's just a bit excited. Keep an eye on that street, Barnaby, and see if it passes by.
Is it big? Black with mean little red eyes?
Yes.
He's sitting right there on that bench!
Excuse me, but did you say Yonkers, Mr. Hackle?
Oh, yes, ma'am. And forgive me for saying this, but you should see Yonkers. And by that, perhaps, Mr. Malloy would like to see Yonkers, too.
Oh, I'm a widow, Mr. Hackle.
You are? Barnaby, she's a widow! Oh. That's too bad. I'm sure you would enjoy Yonkers, especially in that hat. On you, of course, not him. May he rest in peace. You're Catholic, aren't you? If not, I'd be willing to change. Mrs. Malloy, if you should ever have a Sunday free, I'd be more than willing to show you Yonkers from top to bottom.
Well, as a matter of fact, Mr. Hackle, I might be there sooner than you think.
Oh, really?
You see, I have a friend who lives in Yonkers.
Do you?
Perhaps you know him.
Perhaps we do.
It's always so silly to ask for cases like that. It's a Mr. Vandergelder.
Horace Vandergelder?
Vandergelder's hay feed?
Do you know him?
What? No. No.
Mr. Vandergelder's a substantial man and well-liked, they tell me.
Lovely man, Mrs. Malloy, just lovely. Has only one flaw as far as I know.